Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining the live. How y'all doing today? Hello, Linda Gamble. How are you? Hello, Pisces Life. How are you? How y'all doing today? Hello, Indigo Girl. How are you? Hello, Yvette Bell. Yes. Hi, everyone. Please hit the like button on your way in. Hi, 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 hi. How y'all doing today? I'm doing good, you guys. I'm doing good. Enjoying my Saturday, getting ready for Males Live tomorrow. Hello, CDW. How are you? Hello, Yvette. No. Oh, yeah, you're speaking to Yvette. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? So we here. We're going to talk about some tea about the Scots, y'all. There's some little tea I don't think I've heard from anyone. So we're going to discuss that tea in this live. Hello, Cricket22. Yes, you finally caught a live. Thank you so much for joining. Hey, Braylon. Guys, Braylon is a content creator, as y'all may know already. But if y'all haven't already, go over, show his channel some love. Yes, yes. Hi, everybody. Child, Yvette, we're going to get into what's going on with the Scots. We're going to get into that. It's always something up in this love and marriage Huntsville sector. But first, I just wanted to quick shed some light on Mel, y'all. She has been invited out to LA. I know everybody know by now, but I'm so excited for her. I was just watching her story. It looks like they have an Airbnb. I believe it is beautiful. It is beautiful. We're not gonna be here too long, y'all. Y'all know I gotta pop in and pop out. Hello, PBE. Thank you so much for joining the live. But yeah, so Mel is, well, she's not headed. She's in LA and she's getting ready for her live tomorrow. So I hope everybody is getting their coins ready because we got to show up and show out for Mel. She is doing her first TikTok live, and I believe it's going to be huge and a great experience all around. Yes, hi everybody in the chat. We're going to get right into it. We're going to get into some of this tea about the Scots. We just had to show Mel some love. Woo woo. Shout out to Mel. Yes, PBE says she's driving, you guys, but she see y'all speaking. Hope everybody is doing well on this good old afternoon. Yeah, I know it's always something to keep us on our toes over here in this sector. It's always something to discuss. So y'all get y'all coins ready for Mel tomorrow. Have your purses, your cards, everything you need to shop, shop, shop. She's dropping some new products, and I believe you can also register for the live. Now, I don't know exactly what registering gets you guys. I have to look into it. I've been in and out trying to keep up with what's going on with her live. But yes, y'all go over, get registered, get your cards, get your coins, get everything ready for Mel. It says, SEC, yes, I keep the trolls out. We got to be careful who is around us at all time. Yeah, that's true, Braylon. That's true, but I try not to mind the trolls. The trolls be trolling. So we're going to let them do what they do. So yes, y'all, yes. Everybody's doing good. So y'all don't forget, put it in your calendar, set your alarm, do what you need to do so you don't miss Mel's live. Now, before we get into the Scots, I just wanted to say one more thing because I noticed that Mel in these skits, honey, they be having me cracking up. But I was dying so hard when I seen this little skit right here with her and Lauren. and Lauren was dressed up as a UPS worker. Now, y'all, I took this as some shade towards y'all know who, because old girl was saying that the USPS, I don't think she said UPS, but I think she said USPS had ran off with her packages. So I was like, hold on, Mel, is this some slight little light classy shade she throwing? But even if it's not shade, but I thought it was funny, and I do like when Mel and Lauren do these skits. I like the skits. They be having me cracking up. Hello, God's Grace. How are you? Yes, Pamela, her skits are hilarious. I love her skits. I also took it as she was like, okay, man, I see what you're doing. I got it. Yes, I was a little slow to get it, y'all. I watched it and I was laughing. And then I thought about it. I was like, hold on. Can this double as a little shade towards you know who? Because child, she was out here getting sued by USPS, saying they ran off with her customers' packages. And I believe she got sued by them, y'all. So I was laughing at that skit, y'all. So we're gonna go on to the little Scots. Now, this right here that's on the screen, this is not the tea, y'all, but this just kind of ties into the tea. We got to be quick with this, so I'm gonna get on into it. Now, this right here I found online because y'all know the Scots are having an event, but their event is not going to be at their business. So that got me to wondering. I told y'all before, I'm a little nosy. I like to research stuff. I like to get into it, see what's going on. So when I seen that they were hosting an event for I don't believe is it going to be homecoming or is it right before their homecoming? I'm not sure, but I know they're hosting it at some type of business called Camp. Now, from my understanding and things I've seen posted online, Camp is already a popular spot out in Huntsville, so they shouldn't have any trouble getting a crowd there, y'all. Camp is already known in that area, and people, the locals, like to frequent that establishment. Hello, Rhonda F. So that got me to thinking, like, why are they hosting an event that's outside of their own business? Braylon said it is homecoming. Okay, so it is for homecoming. And they're having a black meet, nothing really original. Now, this that's on the screen, this is from 2020 when they were first trying to get Blaque started. We're not really going to read over it. You guys can read it as y'all listen to me, but it's a lot, y'all. So I'm gonna just give y'all the gist of it. Now, this was in 2020 when they were first opening it. And this is basically them meeting with not the city council, it's the board of zoning adjustments. Now, Marcel was there because he was trying to get a variance so he can be allowed to sell alcohol at Blaque. So again, if y'all want to read it, it's going to be on the screen, and it's just letting us know, it has a case number, and he's meeting with the board, and he's trying to get them to allow him to sell alcohol. Now, I think the problem with them selling alcohol was due to them being so close to, residential neighborhoods and houses. And so in that zone where Uptown, which is the plaza that the Scots allegedly own, and it's where Blaque is located, they are zoned, like I said, close to residential areas, so they don't allow alcohol to be sold in that area. So now I found that kind of funny because Marceau already had the vision of owning a lounge. And of course, in the lounge, most of the time they sell alcohol. So I thought it was a little weird that the Scots didn't do their homework beforehand and actually know that the area they were purchasing this plaza in was not allowed to sell alcohol. Because I think that's something you kind of work out in the beginning of things. You know what I'm saying? Like if I know I want to get a building and I know I want it to be a lounge where I'm selling alcohol, the first thing I'm going to do is look in an area where alcohol is prohibited, not prohibited, where it is, yeah, where it's allowed to be sold. But it looks like they kind of just go out into these ventures and hope that it'll pan out for them. You know what I'm saying? They don't really do their homework. They don't do any real business planning. Cause I'm like, why would you purchase a plaza knowing that you want it to be a lounge only for you to have to go to the board and jump through all this red tape to even get your business off the ground? Alcohol plays a big part in lounges, clubs, and their success. So I found that kind of weird that they didn't work that out beforehand. And this was just something I found, on Google. It is the minutes for this board meeting. So, like I said, you guys can go through and read it. But the gist of it is he's just trying to get them to allow him to sell alcohol. And I think another problem with it was not only was he in a residential area, they were saying if they allow him to sell alcohol, then that kind of opens the door for other businesses and establishments like clubs, bars, and everything else to basically move in and sell alcohol. So they even asked, how did y'all speak with the people in the area? According to Marceau, the people are, wanting this because they want to uh expand the area and bring more traffic and population into the area. Who knows if they actually spoke with the residents and if they were really for this project. But he says they were. They were asking him if he was going to make it a restaurant. He basically said, no, I don't want to make it a restaurant. I want it to be a lounge, but I'm going to add a kitchen. They had to apparently, build the kitchen in right here in this paragraph. In the second sentence, it says, hold on, not keeping this unit a lounge and never building the kitchen facility. The board has the authority to put stipulations in place. Yeah, so they were trying to say, like, well, maybe y'all can give us something temporary to sell our alcohol, and y'all can put different stipulations in place to make sure that everything you guys are requesting goes through. They wanted to know if he was going to change his license to a restaurant license. And he's like, no, I want it to be a lounge. A whole bunch of yada yada from Marceau, because that's something he should have worked out beforehand. And basically, where they ended with this was Marceau asked for a continuation. As you can see down there, it says Mr. Scott stated he would like to ask for a continuation for 30 days. So I tried to find more minutes to see after that 30 days was initially up. You guys can see that happened in May of 2020 when they were getting Blaque off the ground. So I tried to find more on this to see if they were allowed to sell alcohol, which I'm gonna assume they were, because if we're gonna take, their Instagrams into account, we have seen them in the establishment drinking. So I'm gonna say yes, that they were eventually allowed to sell alcohol. I don't know, some people that have frequented the establishment, y'all let me know down below in the comments if they were actually selling the alcohol. So D said they are lazy. They never do homework, in my opinion. Yeah, that's what it seems. Because I want to bought this whole plaza out with my first intent of having a lounge, and I can't even sell alcohol. Who does that? And then we found out later they were having issues with the neighbors because of the parking and stuff. So I think all of that should have been worked out before they purchased this plot. No, it must have been cheap. It may have, because a lot of people were saying they own that the Scots didn't purchase it on their own, that them and some of their frat brothers allegedly went in on the deal, and then the Scots later bought them out. I don't know if that's true, but that's what, word on the curb is. So it seems like they had to do a lot in far as getting this off the ground. Miss B, hey, 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 how are you? Erica said they're dummies. We know they ain't really got no good mind for business because it always seems like things are an afterthought to them. Like they just come up with an idea. Some like Tisha in her Macy and Mila line. That seemed like something she just wanted to jump into because Stormy and Mel were selling hair care and beauty products. So that seemed like that's why she just wanted to jump into that. In my opinion, they still don't seem to be, paying any attention to that. Oh, I forgot my banner, you guys. So yeah, so let me just go on and say all the information in this video is alleged. All commentary is in my very own opinion. Yeah, let's get that out there. We don't need them coming over here. Okay, so y'all, let's go ahead and get in this tea. Now, like I said, that piqued my interest when I seen that they were throwing an event, especially for homecoming, because that's a huge time in Alabama. Huntsville is, a college town. And so I'm like, why would they want to lose all that business and take it to somebody else? We know they ain't doing nothing unless they have to. Wait, Destiny still hasn't paid the $19K. As far as I know, she hasn't. You guys, she filed a motion to basically have that amended or vacated, and they go to court on October 1st. If y'all want to get caught up on Destiny and her case with LeBerick, go on my channel and check out all the videos. I do have an update for that. They just throw stuff to the wall to see what sticks. Yes, in the words of Marceau. So yeah, you guys. So then my interest was piqued, and I'm like, okay, they were having trouble getting a license. So we're gonna check this out, right? As y'all can see, it say establishment closing. And I got this from an official site. It's the Alabama Public Health site. And then it says down there, the food establishments, right? So then tell me what y'all see right there. Y'all notice, right? It says Blaque LLC. And it has the address of 4212 Oakwood Avenue in Huntsville, Alabama. And it was dated as of July 2nd, 2024. And then we see the purpose of them closing on here. It says unsecured grease trap manhole cover. So you guys, is Blaque being forced to close? Is this why they're hosting their event at another establishment? Just like some people on YouTube, social media, and life doing anything because nothing is sticking. That is true, Braylon. But to get on TV and talk junk about the people did not help. Child, you know they're going to get on there and they going to front and they going to stunt. And it's like, what's going on with y'all businesses? Scots has allegedly had to change their name because they have been sued multiple times. People are saying they can't even do any type of commercial building or anything with Scots anymore. And now we see that Blaque looks like it's going to be closing, y'all. And this is posted on this website. People can go do their own research. A quick Google search is all it takes. And it has a list of a lot of establishments out there in Alabama that will be closing. And I just found it so interesting that Blaque was listed on there and saying that they will now be closed because they had an unsecured grease trap. Now, Marcel and Tisha, we seen that unsecured hole in y'all kitchen as well. That big old hole above y'all stove. It seemed like that's a reoccurring thing with you guys. And then for the naysayers, because the address is listed as 4212, and we know Letitia has on her Instagram and everywhere else where you Google Blaque, it is 4206 Oakwood. But it is a plaza, you guys, and it has multiple address attached to it. As you can see, that is the Uptown Plaza, and the address on Google is 4212 Oakwood Avenue. So this is, in fact, their building. You see Blaque right there in the corner, and this whole little plaza, I believe, belongs to them. And it has, as far as I know, it has the two addresses attached, the 4206 Oakwood and the 4212 Oakwood. Again, everybody can do their own research and pull this up on Google. So yeah, you guys, they're going to be closing. Not only do Live and Trap, their business is a trap bar. Marceau did an IG Live. He said the reason why they weren't having it at Blaque is because there are too many people and the church complained last year. Of course, he's going to tell you that. Well, tell us that. Anything to make them sound good. See what happens when you do people wrong? You might think you're up 1 minute, but God will bring you back. Exactly, May. Exactly. Of course, they're not going to come out and say that their business is closing. They know how much people are speaking on them online. Hello, TNTG Mom. It seems that both Scots have been had a broth hotel and CK going after the bone in the reflection. Probably promised to be the top couple on Love and Marriage Huntsville, and now nothing. They're looking stupid. Yeah, it seems like nothing is really panning out for them, y'all. Mel helped them with Scope. Mel Emmons Van helped them, with Scope because they were partners with Martell. And we see how that worked once Mel removed her hands from the situation and Miss Van removed her hands from the situation. They were getting sued. People were saying they weren't finishing projects. This person, Marceau, actually looked up and won a bid with Zen Gardens. And how did that end? In a $5 million lawsuit that they almost lost Blaque in. And so now your cigar lounge is closing because you had an unsecured grease trap manhole cover. Like, come on. Y'all couldn't do better than that. Y'all ain't, what are they doing, y'all? They acting like they are so busy, but I thought y'all were entrepreneurs through and through. Why aren't you guys dotting your I's and crossing your T's and making sure that your livelihood is secured? Like, how are y'all businesses just going down in flames like this? I don't understand that. Stop trying to be dirty. You will never win. You will never win playing dirty. He even wished badly on the pastor of the church that complained, which was not cool at all. Sure, not him out here talking bad about the pastor and the church been there before them. They have every right to complain if you let people park on their property and leave trash. That where they are, that main strip where Uptown is located, it's stated in the zoning minutes that they're close to residential homes. So I'm sure not only the church was complaining, maybe those people that live close to the establishment were also complaining. You probably had people parking in front of their homes, keeping up noise at all type of hours. Like, I wouldn't want that near my home either. When was the party that FD sponsored at Blaque? That was in May, I believe. What holiday was that, you guys? Was it Memorial Day? Is it Memorial Day? I forget, child. But I know it was in May when Funky Dineva was at their establishment. The only thing the Scots got is the show. Yeah, because everything is going down in flames, you guys. Blaque will be closing, and not will be. They probably are already closed. Because we're in September, the end of September, about to enter into October. And this was, well, you see what this was, July the 2nd. So they're probably closed and closed for good. I don't know how that liquor thing ironed out for them, but I don't believe the Scots were bringing in any real income with that. I really don't. Now, everybody wants to be close to Mel, but that ship has already sailed. Mel is long gone from their shenanigans. They can play with themselves now. Yeah, they definitely can. And they can't hold a picture up to Mel. Mel is about her business and she wants to do things the right way when it comes to her businesses. And the Scots don't. They want an easy fix. They want fast money. Marcel wants to be able to buy him a couple gold chains, have a nice sports car, have a little spending money so he can go out there and attract those college girls, in my opinion. That's what his focus is on, because he gets on Instagram and online and talk all this big talk. But sir, your businesses are literally failing. They're saying you had to rename Scope. They're saying you can't do any real jobs. And even if you aren't barred from doing jobs, I don't think anybody is going to be in a rush to work with Scope, knowing their history. Anybody that does their homework is not really going to work with the Scots. He has allegedly never completed a project. Zen Gardens, accused him of fraud, saying that he was building things wrong. They were having to go behind him and tear it down and rebuild it. He was messing up the people, well, not him, but someone he hired was messing up the rented equipment. He wasn't putting the proper insurance on his people. And now you have Blaque, which was their cigar lounge, where they said they had, so many plans for that plaza, and it's gone. And it's only been a few years. The minutes that we looked over was in 2020. And I believe that's when they were first getting started, because he was at the board of zoning to try to get them to allow him to sell the alcohol. So it's only 2024 and your business was closed in the summer. So it's only been a few years and you were forced to close. Hi DDM, how you doing? Drop the mic is in the chat, y'all. Thank you so much for joining. Y'all go show her channel some love. I know y'all know DDM. Yes, y'all, they are cutting up in Huntsville. So it seems like the Scots got some more stuff they need to be focused on. Letitia, this is an open letter to Letitia. I don't want to catch you at no more tables, start no more shit with these ladies when your businesses are literally going down the drain in your face. Mel warned and tried to warn the people about those incomplete jobs. Hi, Simply Beautiful. Thank you so much for joining. Yes, y'all. I said no. Are my eyes deceiving me? I know Blaque was not on this list. Y'all, and it's so crazy. I'm telling y'all, I'm just researching stuff, and the minutes were totally separate from this. And I was like, okay. I was trying to find more minutes. That's how I actually stumbled upon this, because remember, he asked for the 30 days for the continuation. So I wanted to see if I could find out how that panned out and what exactly were their rulings. Like, did they add stipulations? Did they give them the temporary license to sell alcohol? But I couldn't find anything after this regarding the liquor situation. But what did come up was this establishment closing. And I'm like, okay, hold on. Let me just skim through this. So I'm just skimming through the list because it's a long list of restaurants and places that are closing. And I see Blaque. And I think some people may have missed it for the address. I don't know, but we know that is their address. The 4212 is tied to the Uptown. Both of those addresses, the 4212 and the 4206 address, is all to this Uptown Plaza. Like, they didn't put their sons on this plaza. They done did so much stuff. And they can, I guess, can come back and try to revamp and redo things. But it's like, is that going to work out for them? You guys are not putting in the work to make sure these businesses are flourishing and to make sure that they're going to, continue on. And so it's like they just all out here just doing whatever they can do to further their lies and stuff. Where's the Blaque at? From my understanding, it will be at an establishment called the Camp. Now, from my little digging around online, it seems like that is already a popular little, I don't know if you can call it a club or a lounge, but it's supposedly already popular. The locals frequent there a lot. So that's where their Blackneeks at. But that's what piqued my interest, because I'm like, why would y'all go to another establishment that's already pretty well known by the locals in Huntsville? And I'm like, y'all have your own establishment to still be trying to put on the map. So that was weird for me. So I went searching, and this is what I turned up. That Blaque is actually closed as of July 2nd, 2024. Indigo Girls and Male helped them to establish a legitimate business, provided business referrals for them. Ms. Van helped as well, and they couldn't even continue to operate professionally. They messed that up too. Exactly, Indigo Girl. I wish somebody would come out here and do all the heavy lifting for me and establish me a business. And all I have to do is stay on the path, do right, and do what I need to do, and I run that to the ground. Because Scope was only around for a few years as well. Right after Miss Van and, Mel left it and turned it over to them, that's what they did. And it seems to be like a reoccurring thing with them. This Diva Lynn, thanks T from TV for this tea. Oh, you're welcome, love. Please hit the like button. Thank y'all for joining. So, y'all, that's really all I had. I do have to go. I thank y'all for joining. Please like the video. Yeah, it's a lot going on. I may jump back on. I always say that. I may jump back on live so we can further discuss this, because I do have some more stuff I want to talk about, y'all. But this is crazy that they have been shut down. Hi, Brownie. Brown Skin Girls in the chat, y'all. Go show her channel some love as well. I know y'all probably already subscribed, but if you aren't, go show Brown Skin Girl, DDM, Braylon, Lee, and who else? Do we have any more content creators? PBE. Go show all the content creators some love, you guys. Please go subscribe to their channels, look at their videos, hit the like button. That's some piping hot tea. Scorpio Miss, honey, I almost burnt my tongue trying to come give it to y'all. I'm like, we the people got to discuss this. We got to talk about Blaque being closed, because that was some crazy stuff. Before Mel and Martell picked them for the show, Marcel was working out of town, I guess, getting jobs wherever he could. I heard he was at the movie theater. I thought he was out there slanging popcorn and butter. But he probably was. I believe Tisha, they said she was at a bank or something. I don't know, you guys, but child, this entrepreneur life, I don't think they cut out for it. Which is weird, because they're older. So you think, they're not old, but they're a little older. They're in their 40s. They're mature. They should be able to handle their business. Basically, that's what I'm getting at. Like, you expect younger people to kind of fool around and kind of just dibble and dabble until they find, their passion and something they can stick with. But the Scots are well into their 40s. It's like, why y'all are not paying attention to y'all businesses? Y'all out here trying to stunt for Instagram. Y'all trying to have a freaknik in that pool, but y'all businesses are going downhill. I guess they trying to party to hide the pain, child, because Blaque has been closed since July, and they just took that trip. So they out here trying to hide the pain and try to keep things under wraps. But nah, because they're liars, the truth is not in them. Yeah, I definitely think they be stunned. I don't think neither of them have a mind for business. It seems like they both are just trying to make up for their youth. I don't know, like by their age, it's okay to go out every now and then, kind of turn up, have a little drink, but it seems like that's their focus. They want to have fun. It's like they don't want to really do the things that adults do. Y'all are on TV. Why aren't y'all doing what y'all supposed to be doing? I don't understand that. But yeah, y'all, that's really all I had, y'all. I really thank y'all for joining the live. I had to pop in real quick and give that to y'all, but I do have to go. I got to get off of here. So I'll see y'all next time. Bye.